Boom, it's your boy Limona, and we are back again today with Dear Esther, Landmark Edition. So we're going to get straight back into this and see what's what. Hopefully I think we've only got an hour left of it, so let's get out of the way with, shall we? Right, so yeah, we came from a situation where we fell into a hole, we was like passed out or something, and we ended up swimming through like a memory, sort of thing, like a motorway or something, I think it was, some sort of motorway memory, what was flooded, I don't know. Strange shadow guy we've been following, getting weird stories, so we're going to get straight back into that and see what's what. I don't know if I'm going to get copyright claim for this music or what, but you know, there we go. It's all the light ones.
I sat here and watched two jets carve parallel white lines into the sky. They charted their course, and I followed them for 21 minutes until they turned off near Sanford and were lost. If I were a gull, I would abandon my nest and join them. I would starve my brain of oxygen and suffer delusions of transcendence. I would tear the bottom from my boat and sail across the motorways until I reached this island once again.
The stories are getting a bit more weird, I'm not gonna lie. Let's keep playing along anyway. Anyway, is our shadow friend gonna make an appearance again? Oh, there he is. Shadow friend spotted on the cliffs. And I see you. Welcome in. Just standing there, gonna
I returned home with
fade
a
off,
pocket
yeah.
full of stolen ash. Half of it fell out of my coat and vanished into the car's upholstery. But the rest I carefully stowed away in a box I kept in a drawer by the side of my bed. It was never intended as a meaningful act, but over the years it became a kind of talisman. I'd sit still, quite still for hours, just holding the diminishing powder in my palm and noting its smoothness. In time, we will all be worn down into granules, washed into the sea and dispersed.
Yeah, I don't see you up there, you know. I'm trying to listen to the stories, and every time when I do, there's a creepy sound that you keep appearing. Don't think I don't notice you, because I do. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna kick you off that cliff if you're a threat. You better freaking not be a threat, or I will kill you. I'll find some way of making this game Kill Bill. I'll find some way of making this game horrible to you, I suppose. Find some way of killing him, so that. Anything? Can I talk? Can I chit chat? It's like a science, like sort of good thing. Can't remember from right. Okay, let's see what this is. Got a picture here of someone. It's an old woman with a walking stick. She's blind? She's got a blind stick? I'm not too sure. Looks like a woman though, for definite. Maybe it's his wife in what we was talking about. There's the tower anyway. And we just found the way up there. I hope I don't have to backtrack. Are you still there? You're still there, okay. Well, I'm coming for you. Yeah, you keep watching. Is this moth good? Beep, 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 beep. Okay. You still watching me? You're not moving? No, you don't want to move this time. You just want to keep... Okay. Keep stalking me as much as you want, I guess. Whatever floats your boat. Get it, because there's no boat to float. I'm an island. Okay. I had a feeling he was behind me then. It sounds like that, you can't blame me for thinking that. So, what's with one of them weird cave-in sketches? Hey, still there, okay. We'll get up there, don't you worry. I'm just going to keep following these lights.
There were chemical diagrams on the posters on the walls on the waiting room. It seemed appropriate at the time. Still life abstractions of the processes which had already begun to break down your nerves and your muscles in the next room. I crammed diazepam as I once crammed for chemistry examinations. I am revising my options for a long and happy life.
Okay. Again, like I said in the previous part of this, I don't know what to say to half these conversations. Things that are getting mentioned. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, is that sort of sound? See what I mean? Weird
From here,
conversations are
I could
weird
see my
sounds.
armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
I mean, that sort of conversation I kind of understood, because you're talking about you made all the letter pins or whatever into boats and you sat there and watched them all sink. Well, I can tell you something, they all didn't sink. These look like they've just recently been put down. Are you the person? Is that what you're saying? Are you that shadow person? Are you watching me? Who am I? I'm not your wife, because... Is your wife dead or something? Am I just someone else just exploring around and you're not happy about it, and this is going to turn into some sort of horror game where you're going to end up killing me for exploring around? I don't know what's going on. Is someone going to come out this water and attack me? Gobble me up if I get too close? Ooh. Space. So beautiful. Wow. I've been driving in space. Looks like I've got... Someone's just gone round across in the space guy. Okay, I don't know. Right. Well, we know we've got to go that way to him, so I'm going to go there in a minute once we've looked in here. Hello? Anything? On a sudden... On a sudden a light from heaven... Heaven's... gone around him, and he feels to the ground, and he fell to the ground, sorry. All of a sudden a light from heaven stunned him. Stunned. No, that might be sensitive if it said shined around him, and he fell to the ground. No, it doesn't say shined. What the hell? Gonna have eggs tonight, gonna have eggs tonight. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. This is what happens after a while, people, when you play games that don't make full sense. If you do things in life that don't make full sense to you, you just start going to be crazy, and you end up being like me. Go check out my crazy content. It's one way of getting your shit across, I guess. Anyway, back to civil and respectful. We're just not going to keep that voice though, because that sounds too posh. Anyway. Moving on. Shadow guy, are you up here still? Shit. Yep, you're still there. I can just see you. Right, okay. We're going to get to you eventually. After when this...
I will drag my leg behind me.
Walk we take.
I will drag it like a crumpled hatchback, tires blown and sparking across the dimming lights of my vision. I'm running out of painkillers and am following the flicker of the moon home. When Paul keeled over dead on the road to Damascus, they restarted his heart with the jump leads from a crumpled hatchback. It took 21 attempts to convince it to wake up.
Again, something about restarting his friend's heart with jump pliers or something. Anyway, has he got golf right in his hand? He's got something in his hand. It looks like he's got a golf bat. Is he gonna bash my head in? Better not. I'm ready. I'll pick up a stone and I'll throw it at your head. I'll throw dirt in your eyes. I'll push you off the edge of the cliff. I'm telling you, wow, no, I don't trust this. Okay, no, apparently he didn't have one. I still don't trust his shadow. What the fuck's coming up between his legs? You really need to zoom in if you want to see what I see. No, I'm not thinking too much into it. Come here, boy. Pick up a stone. Pick up a fucking loot. seriously defend yourself with something, grab something off the ground for sake. Pick some off the fucking ground. I'm not joking. He's gonna us up if we don't him up
I've
first.
begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a creasing time, a weakness in the sheet of life.
Yeah, I'm not keeping it out this time.
Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fibre, the pulp vegetation.
Yeah, come on.
When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
Yeah, no shit, we're about to come together. See if you haven't made a disappearing act. Oh no man, he's made a disappearing act. Why does that shadow over there look like he's just faded into the sky? I don't think that's how the game physics work, but you know, neither does this really, unless he's just a ghost then, because there's no way he would have got away from this spot unless he's jumped off the edge. Because I would have seen him go past. I don't want to go near the edge. Don't be behind me, don't be behind me, don't be behind me, don't be behind me. Where is he? He's dead. He's dead, he's just haunting me. Hopefully he's a good haunt and not a bad sort of haunt. Hopefully he's just a good memory and not nothing bad and evil. Cause I swear to God, I'm gonna still try fighting it if it's evil. I should be reading this. He's a person is doing of his journey. Don't stop believing. I don't know. The wind's kicked up. Oh, what's this song? Dude. I ain't got time to read this. Not while shit like this is happening. Look, if this wasn't supposed to be a horror game, you need to turn it down a little because not what the fucking Jesus Christ, it kept turning difficulty as well.
If only Donnelly had experienced this,
Yeah, you
he
talk.
would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
The guy had stones in him or something, dying. His friend died by heartbreak or something. He's becoming the island. His friend is the feeling of the island. While he is the island, his other friend. I'm not too sure. I am man confused with that. I don't know. But I do know one thing. I think Endgame is definitely the tower. So let's keep going. Ooh, let's go this way first.
There are headlights reflected in these retinas. Too long in the tunnels of my island without a bottom. The sea creatures have risen to the surface, but the gulls are not here to carry them back to their nests. I've become fixed, open and staring, an eye turned on itself. I've become an infected leg whose tracking lines form a perfect map of the junctions of the M5. I will take the exit at mid-thigh and plummet to my Esther.
Everything dying, bring back in his memories by visiting his island. He wants to be one with nature. Don't know the whole thing about the Empire, but something about the connections of English roots. I don't know. I really don't know. Sorry, I don't know. I think I'm gonna die unless we do something in a minute because I don't know where I'm going. Oh, right, yeah, the gate thing, right. And I come to pass that as I close enough to understand this one, but not fully still. Of course I come to pass this, that, past that, as I know me. Made something journey. I'm journey, okay. Think and walked all that. Crazy. But can't concentrate on this, I don't fall off there. Yeah, wind's getting stronger because I'm getting higher up, which is normal, so I'm not going to get pushed like to the left or anything to the right. That'd be a cool feature if it does start doing that and then you've got to fight it. Nice moon effect as well.
Blind with panic, deaf with the roar of the cage traffic, heart stopped on the road to Damascus. Paul sat at the roadside, hunched up like a gull, like a bloody gull. As useless and as doomed as a syphilitic cartographer, a dying goat herd, an infected leg, a kidney stone, blocking the traffic bound for Sanford and Exeter. He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all. All his roads and his tunnels and his paths led inevitably to this moment of impact. This is not a recorded natural condition. He should not be sat there with his chemicals and his circuit diagrams. He should not be sat there at all.
I'm picking up on some own getting. I'm picking up on Bob. I don't really saying getting something because of the way it happened. Well, Marino. Is this where the game ends? Okay, so let's see what's what. End game.
I am the area. In my passing, I will send news to each and every star.
You are the area. Okay.
Dear Esther,
Can't control it no more.
I have burned
Took
my
over.
belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We have always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
Do not do what I think you're gonna do. Do not. Why? Is that me like reliving some sort of memory or something and I've died and come back as a bird? That's what I'm getting from that. Because there was a shadow of a bear definitely when I jumped and started flying. There was a shadow of something outside. Okay. Right. The Esther, that was Landmark Edition. I'm still confused. I mean, the story was something about how they'd come to the island as friends or something, but he died with kidney stones or something. His friend passed away or something else as well on the motorway, or he did or something. Yeah, there was some sort of argument between that of how it could have been avoided or something. But he came back as the owl and his friend was something else as well. I think it's somewhere on the lines of that. But yeah, it's a weird one. I'm not too fully 1% on the story, but however, besides that, the Esther Landmark Edition, the graphics to the game of exploring the island, really beautiful. The sounds and music was good, but then at the same time there was some like creepy situations, like the settings, creepy sounds, atmospheres and stuff, and then the whole fact of the shadows. That was supposed to be my friend who died as well. My previous memory, I don't know, but then whoever I'm playing at the time jumps off the area within what's apparently him giving out new signals in his next life or something, and I turn into a bird and fly away from it or something. So I don't know. It's a confusing one, but nevertheless, good game. Just a bit confusing. But yeah, I'd give it a go for the price. You can't really go wrong, even if it's just to explore it like that and listen to it all. It's still something. Yeah, so go check it out. It's been out for a while, as you can see, from 2016. It's just a bit confusing, if anything. But nevertheless, a beautiful game there. I think there is different endings to this. I'm not too sure on that though. But what I looked up, apparently there's different endings if you play more into it and explore other bits what I might have avoided, like certain areas. So I'm not too sure. I'm not going to go back through it, but it was definitely something there. If you want to check it out, you can do. Like I said, it's just under £10 this game is. And yeah, it's definitely different. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, do leave a like, leave a comment. Check out the previous part of it if you didn't do already. Snatch this up on the PlayStation Store if you can while it's still cheap. It cost me £1 because it's in a cheap sale at the moment, and it was in my wish list anyway. So yeah, but normally it goes back up to about £8. Nothing major. So yeah, if you want something different, check out definitely because it is still amazing. Yeah. Anyway though, this has been Lee Mario. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Woo!